Alright everybody, it's the Men in Black. I have a brain implant for holograms, so I'm stuck at the mental hospital. I also get dreams with this brain implant. It's very special. It's from the military. It's for spy, but the doctors do some sort of deliberate, passive-aggressive, annoying torture. So they just bother me as holograms. The presidents have AI and they send me dreams. So I'm in a human experiment. I get along with them, but not the doctors. So today's dream, I was in a grocery store. There was a long line snaking through the aisles. And I just picked up some lunch meat and some bread. It was in a high school, oddly. So kind of weird. But it came to $42 and I only had 35. I had a 10, a 5, and a 20. He was like, "Oh, that's okay, it's okay." And then, he gave me a coupon, which was strange. And like he knew that it was an expensive store at the front. It was his store. So yeah, I got some lunch meat and some bread. I was gonna go make some sandwiches. That was my dream. And then another dream was a backyard rain barrel, and it was clear blue plastic, and it was squarish, kind of like the size of an air conditioner, a central air. So it was a very modern looking rain barrel, and that's what AI does. So we looked it up on Google Gemini. There would be a lot of algae and stuff. I should have known this because I did fish tanks before. So when the sunlight hits a clear blue plastic water container, it's going to make algae. So you would have to scrub it all the time. But it looked really nice. So when I woke up, we had George Bush and we had Biden, and we had the girl hologram that does dreams. She was like, "Oopsie," because it just didn't make sense to have algae in your rain barrel. But it looked very modern and sleek and stuff. It looked really nice. So one of the girl holograms, another one, she said she wanted one. And yeah, that was that. So that was my dreams. Then we had a dentist appointment and I had some x-rays. I always get them to try and look for the brain implant with the x-ray machines, but we're also afraid of the x-rays ruining the brain implant because it's so small. It's like a coil spring antenna, so it's just a little coil, and we're afraid of it like crinkling. So just a little bit worried, but I can still see holograms. General Milley did a test right after that in the dentist office, and it's just like seeing a shadow, except there's detail. So it's kind of like seeing a reflection in the window, but it's there with you. So they have GPS spots in the Wi-Fi. GPS is not just the road. It's everywhere. The earth is plotted by satellites. So they can use the radio tower. They can use the cell phone tower. There's some at the college across the street as well. And everything mixes and combines for this brain implant interaction. But yeah, that's 4 minutes. I'm gonna keep it at that.